Hello friends, this is DMC and this is my quick review of Cafedirect Honduras Marcala ground coffee, and this is one of these Cafedirect special coffees, roasted in small batches, organic. I'm not sure if it is single origin, but we'll take a look at the pack anyway. Quite elaborate packaging, and it's quite an expensive coffee, so it's probably down to the packaging that this coffee is around the £5 mark rather than lower than that. So take a quick look. It says an extraordinary organic coffee with a juicy mouthfeel and sweet clean finish. Type is filter ground and flavour is honeydew melon, stewed apple and cinnamon. Soil Association organic fair trade coffee. Contact information there for Cafedirect. Roasted and packed in London, UK. Produce of Honduras. On the other side, ways to prepare your coffee. 200-gram bag. And I paid £3.5 for this in Tesco. It was on offer, and I think this was the last bag on the shelf, so I'm not too sure whether this is going out of stock. So on the back of the pack it says Honduras Marcala. This carefully selected coffee is from La Paz, a district of Marcala region which belongs to the Monticello coffee growing zone, and combines high altitude with volcanic fertile soil in order to preserve this unique microclimate. The smallholders that grow this crop only use organic farming. This coffee has elegant Chardonnay grape and almond nugget aromas that leap out of the cup and lead into a well-balanced, juicy mouthfeel with a sweet, clean finish similar to honeydew melon. The region is Marcala La Paz district. Altitude is 1,200 to 1,600 meters. The varietal is typical bourbon, Caturra and Catui. Process is washed. There's actually more information on the inside of this sleeve, so I'll try and zip through all this information on the pack. So I'll take this little sleeve off. It's a pretty plain pack otherwise. Slight bit of description on the back there, so if anyone wants to take a look at that, there we go. And it's got the best before date, I think, on the bottom of the pack. I hope it's sealed because there's still a bit of coffee in here. Best before the 7th of 2019, so that's quite short actually. Probably 3-4 months still to go on this coffee. And it has been in Tesco for a long time, this one, so this is probably, as I say, the last of the stock that they had. Nice resealable bag, but the only problem I found is with keeping your coffee in there that it doesn't open very wide, so it's very hard to get your coffee out of there if you use a scoop or similar item to get your coffee out. Every time I got coffee out of the bag it was flying everywhere all over the place. And as I say, there's a little bit, so I'll just whip through this information quick. It might just be what's on the other side of the pack, but there we go. Brewing guide. Join the adventure. Cafedirect handpicked isn't just a selection of the world's best coffee, it's a club of like-minded people who know there's amazing coffee just waiting to be discovered. Why not taste a new coffee every month by subscribing to their, and that's just telling you about their subscription service. So there we go. If anyone wants to use the code there, explore, to get 20% off your last order. Better connection, better beans, and making the perfect cup. So there we go. Take a quick look at the ground coffee. Quite a light orangey, very vibrantly orange, this coffee. It's quite a fine grind, I would say, but not a sort of consistent grind. It's quite uneven grind. The aroma is chocolatey, nutty, like a sort of Snickers bar. It's got that sort of fruit cake hint about it with a slight marzipan hint. It's slightly earthy too, and even a hint of toffee or caramel. It's quite a typical sort of Honduran coffee aroma, but with a bit more complexity than I've seen before from Honduran coffee. It also mentions taste notes of stewed apple, and that comes through in the aroma too. But really decent, from, if you can ever tell from ground coffee, it does look like good quality coffee. So taste wise, it's sweet with that typical Honduran earthiness, but there is a bit more to this one. But I did have to make my coffee quite strong to be able to detect them fully. It's quite fruity and the cinnamon hint is noticeable. I'm not really picking up the melon hint mentioned on the pack, but the stewed apple is there, and it's quite difficult to detect taste notes because the clean finish comes really too quickly. So when you take a sip, you sort of get maybe 2 seconds of taste, and then the clean finish kicks in, and you're left wondering, did I sort of imagine what I tasted there, because the flavour disappears completely with the clean finish. It's a nice, good quality coffee though, with no bitterness, just maybe slightly acidic. It's not fully to my taste, and as you have to make it quite strong, the 200-gram bag doesn't last very long. It's interesting though, and it scores a 3.5 out of 5, and I'd say it's worth a try at least once if you see it on offer. But as I mentioned, I'm not sure how long this one will be on the shelves, as these type of coffees don't get stocked for very long. And as I say, when I bought this was the last bag on the shelf, and the short date tells me that they're not putting new bags on the shelves. So I'd really like to hear from anyone who's tried this coffee or any of the other Cafedirect coffees. Let me know in the comments section below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more coffee reviews in the future, subscribe to my channel. That was my quick review. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.